Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest podcast on the planet. Get your megabits ready, because we about to terabyte.
Stay up, 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 stay, Miami, stay up, yeah, stay up.
We're live in 3, 2. That's an ironic number. 1. Hello, welcome back to this first episode of a new legacy, the MQ Legacy podcast. It's your host, Mikey Q. And today, I am excited to be here. 1, because it's Christmas. 2, I look back at everything we've done, everything I've done, because, I'm the only one doing this. Everything I've done and everything I've worked on, and I'm just really grateful to have an audience that actually listens to my stuff. To be honest with you, I thought it was going to be like only 3 listeners or something, but I actually got a lot of supporters, and even people I wouldn't realize would be supporting me. So thank you to those people, because I was surprised to some of the people that were actually listening. And it's just great to do this thing, and I really enjoy it, and I think it's my little escape. That's the reason why I started it. I was bored one day, and I was just like, you know what? Why don't I just do it? I always talk about it. Why don't I just do it? So yeah, I did it, and here we are, season 2, and it's only gonna get better from here. I've tried making some adjustments, some minor adjustments, nothing crazy. Um, I found a filter, if you can see on my mic. I found a mic filter, so hopefully that will help with my voice, and I will sound a lot better than I usually do. And I also it's not really that big of a deal, but I got a fucking co-host, and his name is Ryan Jamshidi. Ryan, what's
What's up,
poppin'?
guys?
Yo,
Yo,
what's
yo, what's up,
poppin'?
guys?
Yo,
Yo,
we
what's
got
up,
a
Mikey? I'm
co-host.
glad to be here.
Yeah, I chose you of all people
Me too.
because it was actually really funny because I was talking to you about a co-host first back on your episode
Yeah,
actually. So we've been planning this for a while, but I really wanted to bring it up. I didn't want to bring it up during season 1 because I thought it would be too much of a change during the first season.
yeah.
So I decided to just take like that's when I planned on making seasons, take a break, like re-innovate things. I was gonna actually I was remember I don't know if you remember me telling you this, but I was actually planning on not planning but thinking of like having Bryce as a co-host. Oh
You're
yeah,
actually telling me. You said you want to bring Bryce as a co-host because he's really good at carrying conversations.
yeah,
Then he went and started his own podcast with
yeah.
Ryan. So
Then
I'm glad to see they're doing well.
they got their own podcast. What can I say?
Yeah, yeah.
It's good.
So
Check
we
it
had to
out.
make we had to improvise. That's
Improvise
what we had to do.
and choose my third option.
Me. No, I'm the second option.
No, you were the third.
Who's second?
My foot. So if you want to check out their if you want to check out their podcast, it's called the
Second
second.
Chance Brothers.
Yeah, Ryan seems to be a
They're
fan.
actually doing, yeah, I'm a big fan. They're doing really well on YouTube. And yeah. So if you want to get them to 60 subscribers, go check them out. Second Chance Brothers on YouTube.
And if you want to get me to 12 subscribers, then
Subscribe.
sorry.
Why would you do that?
I'm sorry. I just had something in my throat. I had to let it out. But Merry Christmas, Ryan. Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I was actually, you know, going to this Christmas, I was not excited. I was like, wow, this is going to be a really shit Christmas,
Me either.
Coronavirus, like, I'm not really expecting much, but it was actually a lot better than I thought. And I'm kind of hyped now.
What you got? Was it because of the gifts that you got, or like?
Well, I mean, the gifts and like, I mean, I really like my gifts because I got surprised, but also just like it overdid my expectations. I thought it would be really boring at home, but like I had family dinner and like one person came over and like we just I haven't seen them in a while, and yeah, we were just chilling outside, and yeah, shared some good stories at dinner. I don't know, and now I'm here, so it was a good way to end the day.
Yeah, I had a really good Christmas as well. We opened all of our gifts yesterday, actually. So uh, we didn't open anything today. But what we did do today was we ate breakfast. My mother made crepes, And
Wait, what'd you get for Christmas?
let's not talk about that right now. But you know what I did got for Christmas,
What'd you get, Mikey?
along with a bunch of other people? A shitty ass album. I hate to say it.
Yo, it was a letdown to say
It
the
was a
least.
whole lot of
Disappointing.
ass,
A whole
and I
lot of
don't mean that in a good way.
disappointment.
Whole lot of Red dropped
Yeah,
yesterday,
not good.
and it was not the greatest. We were expecting it to not be the greatest. In fact, we
We, you
listened
know,
to it together.
we actually brought down our expectations weeks prior, but Mikey and I listened to it together, and I think we got
Yeah.
through like 20 minutes, 20 seconds each in
Yeah,
each
pretty
song.
much we
Took us
listened
like 10
30
minutes to get through the
minutes
whole
of
album.
every song when every song should take an hour and 24 minutes. So that just tells you
What?
how much we listened like 20 minutes total of the album
Oh,
because
you
we
just
just skipped through
butchered
each
that
shitty song.
completely.
Me?
Yeah, you said we listened to 30 minutes of each song
Oh,
when
I'm sorry. 10
every
minutes.
song should have
Oh
taken
my God. Okay, well, pretty much our expectations were so
10
low that we weren't
seconds.
excited to hear the song, but we were excited to hear how he would ruin the song. That's pretty much
You know, at one
what we
point,
got to.
we just, even when the beat and the intro was good, we just gave up. Like, we just said,
Ryan, how
he's
would
going
he?
to find a way to ruin
How
this.
could he ruin this beat, Ryan? There's no way he could
There's
ruin this.
no way he can ruin this beat. Like, he repeats the same thing. It's like, when
Yeah,
I go to sleep, I think about murder. Something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Metamorphosis. Okay,
That's
that was
always
not
the
a. That
worst.
wasn't.
Just
That was.
kidding.
Kid Cudi's part was hard though. I did like Kid Cudi's
Kid
part.
Cudi actually, only the features were the good parts. I actually like Kanye's part too. His beats were actually really good. Kanye produced the album,
Yeah,
so it's
produced
kind of sad how or Cardi took such a well produced album and just shat all over it. But
Hey, I mean, yeah, it was really well produced. Like the beats were like remember that
I
vampire beat
think
was really sick.
one like speculation I have though is that as we just start hearing the song more and like seeing it all over TikTok or the album and seeing it all over TikTok and stuff. I mean, I don't know you have TikTok, but as we start hearing the song more on social media songs, I feel like they're just gonna grow on us to the point where they get stuck in our head and we actually start appreciating the album. But I
Yeah,
think like our first impressions were just really bad.
that's really what happens with every other album though. Like
Yeah,
we
like
just
Man
grow
on
in
the
it.
Moon 3. Actually, I was really excited about Man on the Moon 3,
I was
even when it
excited, but
came
I
out.
didn't even like it that much.
I loved it. I think it was really good.
I don't really care for it. But what was really interesting though, I was playing GTA today and I was listening to another podcast, The Brilliant Idiots. That's with Andrew Schultz and Charlemagne the God. And they had an episode today, and it was with Charlemagne. Andrew wasn't there, and he was talking to these two other radio hosts, I think, about music. And what was really interesting, what he was saying was like, uh, he was talking about how Kid Cudi, he's a good artist and all, but like he's very specific. I guess anyone can see that. And but I don't know. I'm not quite sure why I brought it up. I just thought it was a really interesting episode if you want to check it out. But like he was also saying, they were all saying how like they enjoy Kid Cudi and how he's like more of a genre than a musician, if that makes sense. Like
I get that.
I don't know. Because he does aim at really specific people and he's very unique. I don't think
I
you can
feel like
compare
Kid
him with anyone
Cudi.
else.
I feel like Kid Cudi's music is like the type of music to. I don't know. From what I've heard, a lot of people have been like picked up from a dark place through his music. So I mean, his music like reaches people, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what they were getting at as well. But yeah, Whole Lot of Red wasn't the greatest.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was okay. I mean,
you got the
I
whole
guess it'll get
drama
better.
with
Iggy,
Agaz Iggy.
Iggy Azalea.
You see me simping over
Um,
that. You want to talk about that? I don't know. Anything
I
really.
think, I think, I mean, given she's a single mom now, I think I could step in and help out with Onyx, the baby. Um, maybe I don't know. I guess I could get to know Iggy. Give it 4 more years. I'll be legal. We'll be good.
Okay. You do know that's never gonna happen. I hate to ruin your
Well,
dreams.
unless I'm a billionaire by that time.
Speaking of billionaires, I'm joking. Your your face looked like you're ready to murder
No,
me.
I actually didn't. I don't know what you were gonna say. So
Okay, good. Because I'm not gonna bring it up. Uh, I just want to say, some of us are going places. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna be the first billionaire to come out of San Diego. So
Actually, I think there's already a billionaire that came out of San Diego, so I don't think you're gonna
I'll be
capture
the
that.
second billionaire to come out of San Diego. I'll be the second billionaire named Ryan, initials RJ, to come out of San Diego.
All right, man. You go ahead and you go do that. So here's another thing. Speaking of brilliant idiots podcast and dreams that will never come true, there was a episode of the Brilliant Idiots where they were talking about sex offenders, and it got me thinking. Like, so you obviously know what a registered sex offender is, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well, actually, I'm not too familiar. It's when they have too many encounters, right? And they're just like registered through the state, and anyone can find them online. They're registered as a sex offender.
I don't know what a fucking registered sex. That's what I think it is.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways.
But I think you can also like tell someone like you can make someone. So here's what I'm trying to get at. I heard, well, I have a friend named Joe, and Joe has a let's say Joe has a crush on this little girl. Right? This girl is
Well,
in his in grade. Is
well,
in
are you
his
friends with
grade.
him?
What? No, he's no. Joe's not the sex offender. Relax. Let me finish.
Oh, okay.
Joe's got a crush on this girl in his grade, and this girl's somehow she's taken. So Joe's dreams are a bit crushed. I think the girl's name is Tillo or Kilo. The girl's name is Sandra. Okay, and
Sandra rings a
Sandra,
bell. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Sandra.
Sandra, and she's taken. She's a sophomore, and her boyfriend is a senior
It's
in high school.
unfortunate.
Yeah. So
I
since
feel for Joe. Probably doesn't have any friends either. He's probably a loser, loner.
can I finish, please?
Probably likes to do podcasts in his free time.
Here's my question for you. Since Joe's Sandra is dating a senior, could Joe register the senior as a registered sex offender?
Okay. So I thought it was gonna be like a more interesting question than that, but I actually think I know the answer to that. No, because I feel like it varies in the states. Like there's state laws. Like you're an 18-year-old is allowed to date a 17-year-old or a
Yes, but it's
16-year-old.
also illegal.
No, by state law, I don't think like I think it's different in some states, but I think it's legal.
How old is it to be
Maybe
considered
I don't
a
know,
not be considered a minor?
18.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Okay, no, but
I
like
don't even
it's
think he's
not a
18. I
nation.
think he's
It's not a
19. I
nationwide
think he's
thing.
19 though.
No,
He's
but it's not
19.
a nationwide thing, is what I'm saying. Like um, like in different states. I think there's some states where an 18-year-old can um date a 16-year-old.
All right, but what if Joe, let's say Joe created a scenario where he was strolling down for a quick walk in his neighborhood and he saw Sandra and he heard screaming, and then he registered a senior as a registered sex offender. Then what could happen there?
Can you repeat the question?
If Joe made up a scenario, created this false scenario to register the man as a sex offender.
Um, if Joe, okay, so you're saying Joe is like he wants to take like a revenge route and like get the guy registered. Okay. Um, I mean, it depends on what the scenario is.
I'm not gonna go into specifics about what the scenario could or could not be, because I'm trying to keep this podcast rated
Okay,
PG.
so well, actually, quick intermission. In the state of Florida, the age of consent is 18, but
Oh, look at
there's
this.
a close in
How
age
about you tell everyone
exemption.
where I live?
It is a close in. I'm talking about Joe.
Yeah, and I'm friends with Joe.
Oh, you're friends with Joe. Okay, so okay, well, Joe lives in Florida. Well,
Okay, yeah, Joe.
Florida is such a like a broad like
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
area. I mean, I
Continue.
said San
Continue.
Diego. Fuck, your 11 subscribers aren't going to come for you. All right. So there's a close-in age exemption where minors who are 16 and 17 can have sex with someone no older than 23. Wow. I did not know it was that
Oh, so 23-year-old can
wrong.
slide in.
23, yeah, can date a 16-year-old.
No wonder why my public
I
school's
don't
so
get that.
fucked.
I don't know.
But yeah, man, can we talk about one thing? Why do you keep muting yourself?
You hear it?
Yes, I hear it.
Does it make like a boom noise
Yes,
into?
yes, it does.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I just like when I breathe really like loudly, and I just don't
Okay,
want it
how
to.
about you just don't mute yourself? Breathe right now. Let's just do a test. That's not how you. Yo,
Yeah, I'll
that
probably just
actually
go.
wasn't loud. That actually wasn't loud. It, like
That's good
silenced
then.
it.
You know, I feel like another part of it is just like I feel like I have a tick where I just keep going like in my throat,
Yeah,
and I
that's called
keep like,
retarded. Yeah, do mics make something like that where like it censors like if something's too loud, like if they're having too much, like the volume frequency is too loud, it knows to like silence it. Do it
if
again.
it's like way too.
Exhale crazily
No,
loud.
well, I know my mic doesn't do that. I guess I just was that good?
Yo, it silenced it again.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
Maybe it was too loud.
No, actually, just try it. Just try it.
Could you hear
What the
that?
fuck? That's kind of crazy.
Okay, I guess I just look really stupid and you're just fucking with me and you're just
No,
telling me it's not.
like on my mother's life, dog. That shit is like fucking lowering the volume.
Again, that's good, I guess, because this is a cheap headset mic. So
All right. I mean, dog. Sometimes just cheap ways to go. Speaking of cheap,
honestly,
can we talk about merch? Because I don't know how we forgot to talk about Playboy's merch. Because
Playboy's merch. Okay, well, there's a lot to talk about on this.
yeah, there is that man.
Okay,
What
for one,
you
let
go
me just
first? You
start
go
off by
first.
saying, for one, his album merch, um, just it was just satanic, and it's ironic because he dropped the album on Christmas Day, and then
Yo,
secondly,
that's smart though. What if he's trying to play on his satanic act by dropping a evil album on Jesus's birthday? Kind of
I
as
mean,
if like a
I mean, that I
that's
guess
like
in
a
my eyes
call
that
out
would
to
just make
God. That's like, yo,
him
man,
lose
look at me.
viewers. That would just make him lose listeners, wouldn't it?
Well, he definitely looks like he didn't lose any listeners if you
I
look at
think
those
he did.
stats.
I mean, I just heard memes about people saying like, "I'm a pray before and after I listened to a whole lot of Red."
Yeah, but I don't think that was because of like Christmas. I think that was more because of like how bad it was. But keep on going about your merch. You were saying what?
No, it's because of the merch. Anyways, um, also like the merch was just really poorly made. Like besides the satanic part, like the merch was literally just images online with like a little bit of Photoshop, a little bit of tuning, and like the picture of the cat on the merch, you could literally find it on Google.
Did you find out Google?
Um, no, but I actually saw videos of people just looking it up and recreating the exact same merch in like 10 seconds. Like it was a time lapse, but
I mean, you could do that. You could do that with Supreme.
you can do it with anything. I mean,
Yeah,
you're getting ripped off.
$40 too for a T-shirt. Like, nah. But here's my question, dog. What kind of drug does that to you?
What do you mean?
What kind of drug makes you become whatever the fuck you became? Like, that man.
Like Cardi?
Yeah, yeah. Like, what
I
does
think
that?
it was just, I think it was like a mix of
I think Evan said it was a
relationship
shit ton of
problems.
Molly. No, no, no. That was no relationship problems. If it was a relationship problem, he would have made an album
I
called
mean,
Heartbroken.
yeah, I mean, speaking of what Iggy said, he's like a deadbeat dad, I guess.
Emphasis on dead. Dog, that guy literally is
He's a
just,
vampire.
he's a vampire. That's what it is. He's a
I think we
motherfucking
figured it.
vampire. Dog, no wonder why. That's why he released the album at night.
Maybe it was part of the plot line for Iggy to call him out as a deadbeat dad, and that
Emphasis
just
on
goes along
dead.
with deadbeat
Because he's
dad.
dead. Wait, but
I
don't
guess.
vampires like stay alive for
I
hundreds
think
of years?
vampires don't die. I think we
Yeah,
have
they
this.
don't die. We
They
have it
never
mixed
die.
up. Playboy Cardi's
Can
actually
you
a
hear where
zombie.
my like chair taps the ground? Because like I'm on uneven, like the tiles are not tiles, but
When your
like
fingers touch the ground, is that what you
no,
just
my
asked?
chair, my chair.
No,
Like
I
can you hear?
cannot hear when your chair
Can you hear
touches
that?
the ground. No.
You can't hear that?
Yeah, because you did it really loud.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm like rocking around on my chair, so hope it's not too much of a
Bro,
distraction.
how about you stop ticking around and just like, you know,
Yeah. How's my decorations, by the way?
nice. I like that painting behind you even more though. Who painted that? Pablo?
I don't want to. I don't want to take too much credit, but I'm gonna take 100% of the credit because it was all me. I painted that. It's kind of hard to see in the lighting, but Did it on my own time because I
I
was
also
bored
see
as
you
hell.
slightly flexing those shoes in your background
Yeah, actually, I
on
got new shoes
purpose.
for Christmas. I mean, I got one pair of new shoes for Christmas, but the other one I bought like a year ago.
The ones that you have
It's a
yet
pair
to
of
sell.
ones and
Are you
a pair
still
of
planning on
Blazers.
selling those shoes?
I guess I don't really care anymore. Like I might just wear them and keep them because like I've grown into them for one, and then also I mean like I don't even know if I want to sell them. It's not really worth $100 like profit, but if I were to sell them, I'll just buy a new pair with them, like a different pair, a different colorway.
Have you ever worn them?
No,
Oh, well, dog. For Christmas, one thing that we did get was my dog some shoes. Speaking of dogs, that brings us to our sponsor, our first sponsor.
all right. So this podcast is brought to you by our first and probably only sponsor,
Let's go.
Roof Rubbers. Um, they're the first and probably the only ideal organization that creates condoms for your canines. They're specifically designed to create a well-structured, stable, and comfortable use of protection for your dog. And they contain a very unique kind of lubricant that fits best for your pet, creating a safe and pleasant environment. It's that time of the year. Get your dogs protected and collar over.
Yo, I
Yeah,
see what they did there with the
roof
collar.
rubbers,
Roof rubbers.
collar over. You know,
I see what they did with the roof too.
condoms for your dog.
I never thought of
As
that.
if we thought 2020 couldn't get any weirder.
Yeah, I know. Hey, whatever to get that moolah. So after Christmas break, uh, I'm going back to school, like actual physical school. Are you still gonna go back or like? Because a lot of people are going back from everywhere.
Nah, I'm staying online for my school. I'm keeping online school.
Why?
'Cause, I mean, I feel like online school is just so much easier. Like, I mean, I feel like it saves a lot more time for me, and I can just do whatever I want. I mean, I've been focusing on like things that are gonna matter in the future, and I've been teaching myself. I've been getting a lot more done than when I was in school. So I'm like, why go back when I have like 4 more months that I can just do um a lot, and I can get the most done. You know, because the vaccine's probably gonna be out in March. Around that, I'm gonna get it, and then I'm gonna go back, and then I mean, it already is out, but it'll
Yeah,
be
Gabe's
accessible to
dad got
me.
it.
He did.
Yeah, you know, I saw this too because one I saw it on Israel Adesanya's Instagram, but I know what it is, so don't stop me mid sentence. But listen, just like people like were for a short minute were freaking out because they were giving like empty vaccines, like the syringe was empty when they were putting it in them. But then
Placebo.
placebo, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So that's do they usually do that? Because that's smart.
That's in the testing process,
No, but they were just giving random people just
like
placebo.
to doctors and well, I mean, the first okay, first like the frontliners are the ones who are getting it first, right? So doctors and nurses. I don't know. I've never actually heard of what you're telling me, but I feel like that doesn't really make sense.
What?
Where you said like to give out empty doses for frontliners.
Well, yeah, wasn't that placebo?
Well, no, during the testing process, they
Oh
give
no,
like
yeah, no, that's why what's his name was freaking out. I think that's why they were freaking out about it because they were giving frontliners placebo after testing. But I don't know because I think no, not Gabe, Muhammad told me that his dad got a placebo test, but then like 2 weeks later, he ended up getting the actual vaccine.
I don't know. I've never heard of it, so I can't really talk on it. But
Yeah,
can we talk about anti-vaxxers and like their mindset? What goes through
is
their
that
mind?
really still a thing? Like I didn't think that was still happening.
Unfortunately, it's weird because I feel like it's not the majority, but a great amount of people are not getting this vaccine because they think they're woke or some shit, and they
Well, I feel like
believe
they think they don't need to take it
Facebook
because everyone
posts
else
and
does.
um like well no, it's not that they think they're gonna get microchipped and they're believing like stupid
Yeah,
forums that
that's
they're posting all this propaganda that they're saying the government is chipping you and like you're gonna turn to a zombie, like that type of shit. They're scaring people, and it's weird because anti-vaxxers were looked at like they were stupid for the past few years. They were looked at like fun, like people made fun of them, but now it's like normal to be an anti-vaxxer. We're just like we're only going backwards. You know what I'm saying? And to get the pandemic under control, people actually need to get vaccinated. But I
And
don't
what
know.
is one thing that all anti-vaccinators have in common?
They're
Let's say it
Trump
at the same time.
supporters.
Kind of what I was gonna say. Not
They're
exactly.
Republicans.
Not what I'm saying
I
either.
mean, no, that's not even close because Republicans are
Non-political.
they
Non-political.
can be rational.
They're
I'll do what I want. Unfiltered,
no. Do you see what I'm trying to spell out here?
unadulterated, raw, uncut. Provides for victorious valid.
Do you not see what I'm trying to spell here? What is this?
No, they're three.
No, this is a letter G.
They're all threes.
This is a letter.
They're
Yo,
E.
did you hear about the? That really pissed me off. Like Jake Paul's getting on my nerves now. Like literally getting. I try so hard to stay away from this social media stuff. Like I hate how this YouTube stuff. Like while you're watching a video, they have that TikTok thing. Like the same thing as TikTok. So I'm watching my normal YouTube videos, and then the Jake Paul thing pops up. I'm about to swipe up, but then I hear him call Conor McGregor a CUN. You know what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
he
I
ends up
know.
calling him that and calling his wife a four, and then all of that. He needs an
Jake Paul
ass
is full
whooping.
of himself. Like I don't know what
I
happened
mean,
to
it's
Jake Paul.
smart. It's smart
I
what he's
mean,
doing now.
no one liked him
It's a
ever. I don't
publicity
think.
stunt, but like it's fucking.
He just took his Nate Robinson clout and just like burnt it. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think he
'Cause
can. I get it. I do see why he's acting all
he's
hard and
trying to
stuff.
build on it, but he's like he doesn't know that he's
But
just
he's
ruining
really
it.
building on many Lego blocks. Like I see why he's like acting so tough and shit because he wants to get the fights and get the money. But then again, like if you really enjoy the sport of boxing, you got to respect it and take small steps first. Because you beat a fucking kid who's five, I don't even know how fucking tall he is, and never boxed in his life, and never even sparred, and got his ass whooped. So yeah, you got a
Yeah,
clean
Nate
knockout,
Robinson.
but the man was
He's
running,
never
ready to give
lost.
you a fucking hug. So you
I
were
know,
clean
and
open for
also,
that.
um, I don't actually know what Jake Paul. I mean, I think he was ready. So what I'm trying to get at is, I don't know what I'm saying. So I think Jake Paul is only doing this. I don't think he thinks he's gonna win, but I think in the scenario that he were to win, it would just all be scripted. Because I don't think there's a way that Jake
There's a
Paul
way
could
he
beat.
could win, because like Conor McGregor's,
He's
there's a
small, right?
way, but like Conor McGregor needs to whip his ass. Because I mean,
Well, okay.
he's a
First of all,
UFC
Conor
fighter.
McGregor is not a boxer.
Yeah, exactly. And boxing isn't just like knowing how to use your hands. That's not the only advantage Jake Paul has than Conor McGregor. But
I
like he
think like
also has like there's so many
decision
little
making is a
rules.
big part in it
Yeah,
too.
exactly. There's so many little rules, and boxing is not just about getting the strongest hits, but like getting clean hits too. And
Like
there's a lot of
also
aspects to
like
clean
in a
hits.
sense, you could like outbox someone just using. I'm not saying just using your mind, but like being smart about the moves you make.
Yeah, there's literally a world where you can hit someone once, and you can still win the match. Like, is the other guy's throwing illegal
Okay,
punches,
well,
or you're just dodging every hit, and you hit someone like just a tap on the cheek, you could win that match. Um, I'm gonna get a lot of hate from this because, like, I don't know why I even would. Not real hate though. People are just gonna mess around with me for a couple hours and annoy my ass. But, dog, can we talk about Roblox? Because
Roblox.
I was not. We were talking about this earlier too. I really wasn't in the Christmas spirit, and there's two things that could get me in the Christmas spirit. That's Roblox, obvious,
Roblox and the Polar Express.
and the Polar fucking Espresso. Oh my god, that movie's so good. Did I tell you I was in history class online, and there's kids in class, and they were asking the kids like, "Oh, so what Christmas movie do you want to watch?" Because we finished class early, and it was the last day before break, and we didn't have anything else to do for like 45 minutes. Teacher's like, "Oh, yo, so what movie you guys want to watch?" And then I was there because like I had to sit in class online, so I was like, "Yo, put on the Polar Express." And every single kid, I don't know if that's because they're freshmen and they didn't really get to like put in as much time dedicating like this movie compared to the movies that they're about to say. Well, I said the Polar Express, and they said no, let's put on Home Alone. Dog, I lost my shit. Home Alone's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but like you're like everybody's forced to watch that movie. You know, like everyone's forced. So it's like that in Aladdin at childcares. Like when I was at a childcare, I was always watching Aladdin on the Friday movies. Like every Friday, the childcare would put on a movie, and we would always watch Aladdin. That's like Christmas. Whenever it's Christmas, you're forced to watch Home Alone. And I don't know, man, because like the Polar Express was really not as popular of a movie as it was back then, obviously. But like, it's such a good movie, and I feel
I
like
think Home
everybody.
Alone is overrated for sure.
Home Alone is so overrated. You can only see it so many times, man.
I know it's
You can only
not
see it so
really.
many
I
times.
mean, I guess it could be, but
The only good one I think was the second one where he was that the one where he had the gun and like he had the
how do they
he had the
even? How did they make 3 movies out of a home intruder and a little kid?
why don't you just count how many fucking kids are on the plane? Why can't they just do that? Just count how many kids are on the plane before the plane takes off. You always seem to
You
forget
know,
that
I'm
one
gonna be
kid.
honest. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Have you not seen Home Alone? In
I
every
think I
movie, they
have, but
go
a
on a
while
family
ago.
trip
A while ago.
and they always forget the last kid. Oh, where's Timmy?
Oh, okay, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, like it's really not that hard, and especially, it's kind of ironic too that you're forgetting the kid that's always forgotten. Like I feel like if you left a kid at home while there's
Yeah, what a bullshit
intruders
plot.
twice, you would end up being more
Cautious to
analytic
that
on
time.
that kid. Even the second time, dog.
Who knows?
I don't know. And I saw you subtly like flexing your little Michigan sweater, showing
Seven and
catching the
zero,
dub.
baby. 7-0.
Yeah. Wait till they go
Undefeated.
against Florida.
Last in the big.
Do they play Florida yet?
Um, I don't think Florida teams are that good this year for
I thought they were doing really
basketball.
good. Oh, basketball. I'm talking about
Basketball,
football.
no. Football. We suck this year, like terrible.
You
But
got that right.
basketball,
Lions are ass.
I'm talking about Michigan. Lions are also bad. You're not wrong about that.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
is Detroit not in Michigan? Oh, Detroit's in
Detroit is in Michigan, but
Chicago.
we're
I'm
talking
sorry.
about the college. This is the college.
Oh,
It doesn't just say Michigan. It has the college logo on it.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying all of Michigan.
I'm actually from the town that the college was in.
Shut up, Brian. Nobody cares.
So
I
I'm
love.
out there.
You know, I really when I was playing GTA today, I was playing GTA and there was snow, and the first thing that came to my head was Ryan, and because like I remember you saying like, "Oh my God,
I'm
I really love it.
obsessed with snow.
I really
I'm
love it when there's
obsessed with
snow
snow.
in GTA because like it reminds me of Michigan." And when I thought of you, I got so pissed because I was like,
Literally
"This
any game that
motherfucker is
snows.
just a Michigan poser.
Poser.
You're a
Excuse me.
Michigan poser.
I lived there for
How long
more
have
than
you? How long have you lived there for?
8 years.
8 years, my ass.
What?
You lived there for 3 years.
Where are you getting this from?
You told me you lived there
You're
for
not
3 years.
I lived there for 8 years. I was born there and I lived there till I was 8.
Okay, well, name 2 friends that you had there.
Indigo
And
and
if you
Reed.
make up some random colored
Indigo and Reed.
indigo
Why
and
would I
Reed.
say indigo as a
It's so
random
funny
name?
how I
That's a
said random color,
name.
and he happened to name a random color.
Because you know
What are
him.
those? What
I
are the
mentioned him
odds?
before.
What are the odds?
Indigo was my next door neighbor. I don't know how he's doing now, but he's a year older than me.
Did you find his Instagram once?
And then Reed was the kid I traded Pokemon cards on with or I traded Pokemon cards with on the bus. We actually had to take the bus in Michigan. That was miserable during the winter, like
Oh,
miserable.
I bet
So
because
we
of
had
that
to
snow.
no, we had to wait out there in like the negative weather, and like my hands would literally just fucking freeze because the bus was late one time, and we were just waiting out there for like 40 minutes, like in front of our neighborhood, and like it took a while for my mom to notice that we hadn't gone to school yet. It was bad. And then we drove, but I don't know. There's something I miss about school there, but some things I don't. Actually, can I tell a story about school in Michigan?
No.
It's interesting. Don't worry. I'm gonna go against your word, and I'm gonna say it anyway. So one time in Michigan,
You notice how you got
it
closer
was
to the
actually-
mic.
it was the first. I don't know what's funny about that.
Is your hand on your hip? It's like a grandpa
No.
dog. It looks like your hand's on your hip, and you're like a grandpa about to tell.
No,
a
it's on
story.
my
It's like,
lap.
so let me tell you a story.
So one time in Michigan, it was like the first day of school, and I was in kindergarten, and we had lockers in Michigan. I don't know. It's not popular
That's
here. in
crazy.
California, but it's not popular here. But
There's lockers all over your school, by the way.
Huh?
There's lockers all over your school.
There's no lockers. Like it's like the lockers out of like Victorious, the one. I mean, not out of Victorious, out of any high school movie. You know, the tin lockers or whatever.
Oh, so Michigan had those lockers?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the cool lockers. Yeah.
Yeah. So we would
Lockers
like
now are
open
like
our
little
locker.
cabinets. They're ass.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying. So we had like the tin lockers. We'd open it right, and then they had our names or whatever. Or we just had a number, and then I put my lunch in the locker one day. Um, and then when I went home that day, my lunchbox was magically missing. You know, I couldn't find it when I was going. So we never found it or anything. It was actually a Spider-Man lunchbox. Just put that out there. We never found it. It took us to the end of the year, and when everyone was cleaning out the Mikey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Oh, why are you making that face, man?
Oh,
All
I'm
right. So,
sorry. I'm just
anyways,
stretching.
when we were cleaning out, when everyone like when we were cleaning out the school for the last day of school, one of the aide teachers or the aides, the one of the school
You mean
aides.
one of your aid teachers? A mental aid?
Okay, actually, she was like a special needs like teacher.
Oh,
Not for me though. Okay, so
that's what they all
on the
tell the
last day of
kids.
school, she actually came up with my lunchbox, and everything was moldy. Now let me tell you where it was.
You look a bit
I had
emotional.
I
You
had
okay?
I had accidentally put it into the special need kids locker. So he had my Spider-Man lunchbox for the whole year, and no one told me. So I had it in that kid's locker. You know, he was a nice kid too. His name was Carson. He had special needs. Hope that kid's doing good now. But I don't know what's happening.
What happened?
He had my lunchbox, and it was moldy.
So I hope all my viewers, all my 11 subscribers really enjoyed
Didn't fall
that
asleep through that.
emotional story of Ryan and his I don't give a
Spider-Man.
fuck lunchbox story. Um, I had a friend named Norman. Like I was actually his friend. Like people don't seem to understand that, but I was actually this kid's friend. And he had
Are you sure you weren't pulling like one of those like popular girl making them their pet type
no, no. If he was my
situations?
pet, he would have been my dog. Shout out to
I
Roof
actually don't
Rubbers.
like how girls do that, or not even just girls, like people do that. They
Yeah,
treat
I
them like
don't,
their
I don't know.
pets.
That's kind of whack.
I
But
mean, they just want to be treated normal, if anything. So not like a pet.
I had my friend named Norman, and do you I a long time ago I took a selfie with him
Yeah, I know who
in
he
the
is.
bus. Oh, you know who he is? Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I had a friend named Norman, and I don't want to be laughing at this, but like since we're on the topic of special needs, I think he had a very slight, like it wasn't nothing major, like it was a very little thing, but I remember he would and during band class he would start playing the flute, and he would have these mental breakdowns where he'd start like shaking his hand really violently, and then once he was shaking his hand, the teacher would tell him to stop. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. And then when at the end
Did
of
he get upset, or
no,
was
no,
it like a
he would.
tick?
It was I don't know what it was. I think it was a tick, but like he'll start shaking his hand like this. And at the end of class, we would go in the lockers to put our stuff away. And I'm putting my locker away, and I just hear this man is slamming his head on the lock. I swear to God, he's slamming his head on the
That's like
locker.
something I would do. I
And I'm
think
like,
normally I
"Yo,
would
Norman,
like
are
that.
you okay?" I remember one day I walked up to him like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, sorry, there's a fly on my head." I was like, "What?"
You think he had
I don't
like
think
he
that
was
was
imagining
his.
it? You think there's no fly in his head, right? Or maybe what if he was telling the truth?
What if there was a fly on his head?
That you
I
were just
mean,
making
the
fun
first
of
thing
him
that
for
came to my
nothing.
head, I wasn't making fun of him at all, though. I was just asking him a simple question, and he said he had a fly on his head, so he banged his head on the locker. Dog, this isn't funny. This isn't funny.
That is funny, actually.
But then again, he
Banging
laughed
his
at it
head on
too.
the
So like, I was
locker.
scared to laugh, but he was laughing with me. So I thought I was like, it's okay to
Don't be
laugh.
scared to laugh
Okay.
because they want to be treated
But then,
normally.
but like at lunch though, I think this was like a special, like a thing in his head. Like during lunch, he would eat his sandwich, and then all of a sudden he'll start, like, he'll get up, put his sandwich down, and he'll start running around, doing doing jazz hands, running around.
Don't call
That's
them that.
that's what they're that's what it looked like. He was doing jazz hands.
You're making fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him. I'm just describing what he did.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I did giggle at that though. I didn't know if it was a special ed breakdown, mental breakdown, or if it was just like a him wanting to show off his jazz hands.
Okay, that's not funny.
That wasn't a joke. Um, yeah, man. I didn't. I should. I didn't like my music teacher though. I don't like. I don't know if it's because I'm just so bad at music that they don't like me. They all like me, but I always thought that they didn't like me. That's why I didn't really like them. But I'm really picky about my teachers. It's true. I'm on a winning streak when it comes to math teachers. Every math teacher I had was so cool, and it's pretty. I think it's because they're a guy too. Like every math teacher
Our
I've
math
had.
teacher's really cool.
Yeah, I've had guys every for 3 years straight, and they've all been really cool. So I don't know, man. I know you're down on your phone.
I'm not. Why would I be on my phone during a podcast? I actually want to talk about So we were talking about Roblox lobbies and the Polar Express earlier.
Yo, we didn't even talk about the Roblox office.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the lobbies.
We were too busy listening to your lunchbox story.
Yeah. No, we were actually talking about the Polar Express in like school. But on the note of lobbies, Mikey and I have been playing lobbies for the past few days. Like lobbies were just
No, we
like,
haven't.
Yeah, no, we haven't. That's weird. Who does that?
Ryan, actually, don't fucking bring that up. Here, let me pause this real quick. Ryan, don't bring up the obvious, man. I don't want to seem like a bitch. Okay.
It's still recording.
We used to play, or you
Yeah,
used
when-
to. You used.
Okay, when we were like, I don't know, 6, 7 years old, we played Roblox lobbies. Actually, Mikey and I didn't know each other at the time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
I think we were good friends. Or maybe we knew each other over Roblox. I don't know, but we played Roblox lobbies, um, December 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. We played them together, and we just brought back the Christmas spirit. I need to sneeze. Hold on. Mikey, take over.
Ryan just sneezed. All right, and we're good.
Okay, so that was a nice sneeze. All right, so we played the lobbies together, and they usually have Christmas music in the background. Mikey, I know you're not on your phone.
I'm just looking at my recent searches, and it says Jay Alvarez video. I don't know what that. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I can't tell if that was a joke.
Keep going. What were we talking about?
Okay, so we were playing Roblox, and they usually have music in the background. And we were just talking
Roblox
about
is
how
number
Christmas
4
just-
on trending. Roblox bans content creator Quackity's user account for inappropriate language during his latest stream. I have
He
no
probably
idea.
said noob.
I think he said something else. He probably did say noob.
Noob
freaking
is
noob.
actually a banned word on Roblox.
It is. Noob is not allowed. I actually got kicked
I don't
out
know
for
why.
3 days because I said noob and someone reported me. And there's literally like when you report people, it gives you like options on why you were reporting them. One of them said users said noob in chat. So
I don't know. Roblox, I mean, it is made for like little kids. I don't see how noob is.
oh
bad,
shoot, number 21 on trending. How is this allowed on Twitch? Quackity is bald. What did he say?
This man probably said something really bad. I think he's like a big streamer too. I don't know.
Do you know who he is? How is this allowed? He
No,
got
I
banned
don't
in
know
the-
him. It just sounds like familiar. Twitch is actually like taking action on people who call others simps or incels.
I think you just repeated the same word fuck 20 times.
That's what happened. They shouldn't
Yeah.
censor that. They can't ban that.
Wait,
can
hold
they?
up. I'm gonna search up what did Quackity,
It would be really good if we had
a typer.
fact checker right now.
What did Quackity say? What did you say to me? What did he say?
Probably said something bad. He probably dropped like a.
Do you
Probably
think it was
like
the N
F
word? Do you think it was the N word?
or the N word? One of those two, the F or the N.
Oh.
Both bad. Both equally bad.
I don't know. But do you know what I am
No,
not
I
excited
think
for?
he dropped like the unacceptable F word, like the offensive one.
Frick.
No, the one that targets
Oh, baguette.
Yeah. I don't know what's the. How can someone even say that on stream though?
Oh no, I think I've heard someone say. I don't know, but you know what? I'm not
Like
excited.
if you're so accustomed to not saying it, how can you say it?
I
Maybe he
know
does say it off stream.
I saw something where like gay guys actually prefer being called that.
Not by straight men though. Not by straight people. Like they can call him.
That's
It's like
interesting. That's interesting. So a gay guy
no,
doesn't
they
want to be
call each
called.
other.
So
It's
like
like
they
the
walk up
N
to
word.
yo, what's up, what's up, my baguette?
No, but they don't say it like that.
Then what do they say? You're such a
Well,
baguette. But
no,
that makes
okay,
no
no.
sense because it's
I've actually no.
contradicting themselves.
I've seen people say it in the context like oh, like they say it as a joke. They say like oh,
Oh,
you're such
you
a
baguette. That's so
yeah. They
contradicted
say it like
though.
that.
Why would they? That's like
No,
saying
but they. I
that's
feel
like a
like in a
white
way
man.
it's like
That's like a
making
racist guy
fun
saying,
of.
"Oh, you're so racist," to another racist dude.
No, it's like you saying the N word as a joke
That
to
is not
someone.
at all. Yeah, but that's because that the N word's different. That's different though.
I feel like no because
It's different because that's a
no because
revolutionized word.
they both have a history though. I mean maybe one of them
Okay,
is less
but
impactful than
look,
the
no
other.
one greets someone by calling them a baguette though. That's not a thing yet.
I
That's
know,
not a
but it's
thing
just the
yet.
way that yet.
Like when you say that like for example, who said that? ASAP Rocky. I'm that my I don't like saying the N word that much. I'm that nibba. Okay? ASAP Rocky said that
Yeah.
in one of his songs. Being a nibba is cool. Like it's self motivating. But like you don't want to say like I'm that baguette because that's like
Well,
I'm
you
not
don't know
saying
that.
gay isn't cool. Like gay's awesome, but like the word baguette has not yet to become a more empowering word.
Well, no, listen, like I think no, I think I've actually seen some people embrace the word.
Who? Who have you seen?
People online.
People online. People online.
I see gay people say it all the time. I don't see a problem with them
You're
saying it.
watching a
I think
lot
it's
of videos
cool.
with a lot of gay guys.
They're usually girls. So that doesn't make it any better.
That's a good one. That was a good joke. That was a good joke comeback that you got there.
Wait, that was a joke.
Wait, I took it as a joke.
Okay. I had like a completely different it sounded completely I just understand what you're I just got what you're trying to what you thought, but it was completely different in my head. Like I was literally referring to like the TikTok, like the LGBTQ community on TikTok, and like I see girls calling themselves it. But I understand how you took it,
Yeah, yeah.
not mean it like that.
That would have been a lot cooler way of you taking it. But I mean, I guess you're not that
The
cool.
L community.
But yeah, completely lost track on what we were talking about. I wanted to bring something up. You know what I am not excited for 2021?
What?
Because right now, if we look at it, I'm not like I'm still not having I'm not having any expectations. But like if we look at it, 2021's doing pretty well. We got we got Conor McGregor going back in the octagon. We got um we got Floyd Mayweather ready to whoop some ass. I'm joking. I really
You
if
know
you
what
want to talk
happened
about
last
that,
time we got our expectations up for 2020?
that's why I said my expectations aren't high.
No girlfriend, no friends, no money,
You didn't get any
no
money.
school.
I got $50 from grandma.
I got 150 for Christmas. What
Was it
can I
from your
say?
grandma?
Nope. It
Exactly.
was
Then
not for
hush.
my parents either. It's for my aunt.
But look, 2021 can easily be completely ruined by Wonder Woman 1984. The
Don't
whole,
know what that is.
so do you know there's a
Oh,
superhero in Marvel called Wonder Woman?
I know who Wonder Woman is.
Is it Marvel? Ricky, can you fact check? Oh,
I
never
prefer
mind. I
Catwoman.
forgot.
I prefer Catwoman.
I think they're making a Catwoman movie too. So that should be
You know, I
interesting.
actually really like Harley Quinn.
The actress? Have you seen the movie?
The character. Harley Quinn?
Yeah, have you seen the movie?
No, but I know she's badass.
Sam.
It's not a simp.
How bad was
Just
it with the mic?
yeah, it's pretty bad.
But no, so like I thought when I first saw Wonder Woman, I thought it was a shitty ass movie. That's the first thing. I didn't like it at all. But when I first saw it, I thought it was a movie that was this is what I thought, and I was young at the time too. I wasn't really as mature when it came to the head, but I thought it was a movie that was supposed to be empowering for females and to give females a stand in the superhero world to make it to make them
I
feel a
think
bit more
feminism
confident.
is cool.
Okay, Ryan.
Like, I'm not a feminist, right? But I think feminism is like really cool because if girls can ally and like, because there's like these girls that are like,
Sir,
now listen, this is not a simp. This is
your
not a
name on
simp.
Xbox is Simp Hunter.
Okay, I'm still a simp hunter.
Explain
I still
yourself.
sound that.
I wanna hear what you're
Listen,
gonna say. I want to hear what
all I'm
Mr.
saying is
Feminism has to say.
there's a group of women who stand by traditional values, and they're like, I think men should go out and work, and I should stay home and cook and clean. Right in the South, there's like those type of women
I'd enjoy
that are
that.
completely they're against feminism,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
then there's the feminist, right?
Yeah.
And I think feminism is cool because if all the feminists like get together and all women get together, they can just get a lot more done as feminists and they can push for what they want. I'm not saying women don't have it equal. I mean, I guess for the most part they're equal in terms of rights and stuff.
Let's play. Let's have a
Yeah, he just
segment.
cut off my segment about feminism. So,
Okay. Fuck. I thought you would forget.
well, are you gonna cut that out?
No. Continue.
Oh,
Because
so
now I
just
seem like a
gonna,
dick with you bringing
okay.
that up.
Well, I mean, he cut me off mid sentence, but what I was saying is, if like, I feel like if we had more feminists, but not as extreme, it'd be cool. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. Just gonna end it there so you don't get bored.
Okay. Thank you for thinking about that. But I have a segment idea actually. Um, Later in the podcast, I want to get one of those things where like if like for example when I was saying simp, I know other podcasts have this thing where like they have a thing on their phone where they press a button and then there's like a voice that says simp, or like
Yo, is being a simp really that bad of a thing?
it depends on how much you're simping. Yo, that reminded me. So not e-girls, game girls, like Twitch girls are usually the like tens,
The
right?
biggest target for simps.
Yeah, but like they're the ones getting
They're
the
usually
sims.
bad too.
So like there's definitely a consequence though, because like I was watching a YouTube video and what's her name? Calamity? Do you know her?
Alinity?
Calinity. Yeah.
Alinity, the one that throws
Alinity.
cats.
Yeah. So like I think
I
she's like
tried
a
it.
9.
I think she blocked me on Twitter.
That's crazy. But I was watching this video of this really ugly dude who was like simping over her. And then she was like talking about how she got mad and stuff.
Well, don't put other men down.
Once you see the guy, you'll understand what I mean. But like we even talked about this too. Like there's a lot of weird dudes that are simping over her. And this guy's like
Yo,
20, 30 years old.
Can
And
I
he's like,
just mention something really quickly before you continue? I saw this one Twitter post of this, like it was a real post too. This streamer girl on Twitch, she posted a video, or she posted a picture of two PS5s and 3 graphics cards, like the brand new ones, which each go for 1,500.
I don't know what a
So
graphic card is.
Okay, no, but they're brand new, so that's
I don't know what that is.
it's a PC component.
Oh,
So that's like 4,500 in the graphics cards. Like, so this Twitch simp, one of her Twitch subscribers, spent like $5,000, $6,000
to get toe picks.
just on the streamer, like for nothing in return. Just to, it's funny because she literally wrote as the caption, "One of my Twitch subs bought me this." He did all of that
So
just
he
to
got
get
jealous?
called. No, he bought her all of that just to call her, just to get called by her a Twitch sub. She didn't even mention his name or anything. Just said, "One of my Twitch
And
subs."
do you know
bought
what
me
his?
this."
Do you know? I know his whole demographic. His name is Herbert. He is 25 years old. He's currently living in his mother's basement with glasses on, or that look like fucking Harry Potter.
Okay, but listen,
He looks like the
listen.
guy in
If
Jimmy
he has the
Neutron,
bread,
the fat geek from Jimmy
if
Neutron.
he has the bread to throw
There is
5,500,
no bread. He begged his mom
If-
for insurance money because he
50
crashed the car in
5,500
his
on a woman.
cat's
Yeah, Herbert has to be
owner's
doing something
dog
right. Herbert
car.
has to be doing something right. Now listen, what if Herbert
Herbert
is
did a
just
hit on the cat
on
woman.
the?
That's what he did. He ran
I
a
think
hit
Herbert's
on
doing
his
something
cat
right.
plug.
Listen, I'm not
He
saying
ran a
Herbert
hit
is
on the roof rubber plug.
sending a Twitch girl 5,500 just to get called a Twitch sub, but Herbert has to be doing something right to have 5,500 to
Dog,
spend like that, unless he's just really bad at
Herbert
managing.
robbed the person that he bought 12 cats from. That's what he did. He robbed the person that he got 12 cats from. He robbed the 70-year-old woman that he got 12 cats from. Took the
Crickets,
$6,000, got in
crickets,
the car, got in his little mini, got in his mini
crickets,
coupe.
crickets,
Cricket's what? He robbed his cricket
crickets.
plug?
Nope, nope. It's just crickets, like cricket noises. You should
Me?
edit in cricket noises. Yeah,
Shut up. Shut
edit
up.
in cricket noises at this part, so it's just you talking and just cricket noises getting louder and louder over it, because nobody cares.
Dog, you
Am
think
I right,
what did
guys?
I
Am
do?
I
What
right?
did
I'm
I do
11
when you were
songs.
saying your little lunchbox story that had nothing
You
to do
ended
with
the
whatever
you
we're talking
ended the
about?
recording.
No, I did not.
No, but listen, mine was a story. Yours is just a joke. That's not funny.
It's not a joke. It's what he looks like. I bet you he
Like
has
okay,
12 cats in a mini coop and lives in his mother's basement.
okay, I do too. Yo, do you want a cat? Like, do you like cats?
I've never had a cat.
I haven't either, but I feel like it'd be really nice to
I got
just
my
have
ass
like a little,
scratched the
a
first
little
time and
kid.
last time I had a cat or
But
met a
I'd
cat.
definitely rather have a dog. Yo, how do cat people even exist?
You
Like,
look like a
you
cat
have to be-
person.
I'm not. I'm definitely a dog person, hands down. Like, cat people. I mean, I guess you could call them like introverts, just losers. Let's not go that far
Hashtag
back.
depressed.
That's what I'm saying. Cat people are just a different breed. Because, like, how can you want so many cats, but do the least? You know what I'm saying? Like, cats only need a litter box and food.
I feel like names like for example, Isabel seems like a dog girl name, but like a cat girl name would be something like
Like Luna.
Luna or Bridget or something, you know?
Oh, Bridget.
No, Bridget's on the line though. Bridget's on the
Well,
line.
no, when I think about cats, I feel like cat
Or like Kelly.
girls.
Kelly
No,
is a
I
cat
feel like
name.
cat girls and astrology go together. I don't know how, but I feel like they do.
I feel like all cat girls wear glasses.
And they like
Wait,
astrology.
you know what a cat girl is, right?
Like the ones that play like as cats on the internet, or
No,
the
no,
ones
no.
that have a
There's
lot of
like
cats.
there's a different meaning for cat girl, I think.
Oh, well, I'm going by the one that means they just have a lot of cats, and they like cats.
Yeah, that's the only one I was thinking of too.
Like you want to talk while you do that hand motion so everyone can see what you're doing.
All right.
And make more noise. Make more noise.
Yo, Norman in the house.
That you cannot say that.
I'm gonna probably
You
edit that
cannot
one
say
out.
that. That was just fucking rude.
I'm gonna edit that one out.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just go from this part, assuming. Here, we're back on the air.
What are you doing?
We're just back on.
You,
know,
you look stupid.
If that part gets edited out,
Okay, well let's actually
is
get
where
to
we
the
resume.
segment. Let's go to the segment because I know you have a very special prized possession that we are about to expose to the whole internet. You have what is it? Notes? Notes of quotes.
My quote book, my
Your
quote book.
Your quote
So
book.
I've actually been writing quotes since 2018
So here's our segment though.
on my
You're gonna say the quote. You're not gonna explain the actual scenario. Even if you know it, you're gonna help explain a false scenario on what we think could have been happening during the
phone.
quote.
I get it.
Because some of the quotes are just completely absurd and random. So
You're
let's
just gonna guess what happened.
yeah, and you're not gonna say the names of who said what quote either. So
Okay.
so let's do it. Let's do it. You got the quote book up?
Yeah, I do.
And then, so here's what we're gonna do. Well, actually, I was gonna say each person, like me and you, say a scenario, make up a scenario, and then we choose which one's the best, or we can just
Alright,
do
we
like we
could do
both
that.
create one. Because I feel like that'll take too long.
Well, I mean, we'll just guess the context. Not even a scenario. Just guess the context. Or how about you guess the context or I don't even remember the context. We'll just guess the context and see who sounds better.
All right.
All right. So the
What's
first
the
one
first quote?
this is from 2018, and it says "Murder yourself."
Murder yourself.
I'm just guessing. The what is it called? The who said the quote? They were mad at me, something like that.
See,
It's another way to say.
that's
it's
interesting though, because murder when he's saying
Can't
murder
murder
yourself,
yourself.
he means kill yourself. But like kill is like an action, but murder is a
Mm,
sequence of events.
No, murder is an action too, I
Yeah, it's
guess.
an action, but like it's a continuous action. Like if you kill yourself, you didn't murder yourself. You
I think it makes sense because kill, murder. Murdering is killing. So it just makes
the
sense. It's just a better way to
unlawful
say it. Now
premeditated
listen,
killing
murder.
of one human being by another. That's what
Yeah,
murder is.
by another.
By
So
another.
that's when it like that's when it throws off because you can't murder
So
yourself.
that's interesting that that's the first thing that came to his head. Instead of kill, he decided to say murder yourself.
Yeah, I know.
I just think he was probably pissed off at you. Like so pissed off at you
You
that
have to
he
be pretty
wanted
pissed
you
off
to kill yourself
to
so
me to
hardly
go that
that it
far.
was as if it
But
was
it's
two people
murder.
killing yourself. I
He
think
wanted
that's
me
what
to
it was.
kill. He wanted me to kill myself so
So badly that it felt
badly
as if it
that
was multiple people killing
the
him.
autopsy reads as murder.
Exactly. That it was so intense that it showed as murder.
Okay, yeah.
What's the next
All
one?
right, next one. I want Jeff on my basketball team. I actually know the context to this one.
I want Jeff on my basketball team. So what I'm thinking is, I think the motherfucker just wanted Jeff on his basketball team.
Well, actually, I'll explain the context. So, we were in math class. We were
Oh,
reading off a
this
word
wasn't even in
problem.
the gym.
Nope, math class.
Dang.
We were reading off a word problem. This is from 2018. I was a little kid. Still am, but we were reading a word problem, and the teacher was, and then out loud, this kid just blurts out. So the problem was actually about Jeff and how many points he put up in a game. I guess he had some pretty good stats. Maybe he was a stat paddler. I don't know. But he had some pretty good stats, and some kid blurted out Jeff's name because he wanted him on his team.
That is so cringy. That kid deserved to get slapped after that.
No, I have more quotes of that kid.
You know, I feel like you. I can imagine you after he's saying that. The whole class is laughing, and I can just see you vigorously writing down like, "Let me put this in my
I
code
actually
book."
wrote these after class. Well, okay, next one. My banana exploded on my outsider's book.
My banana exploded on my outsider's book.
This is pretty
I'm guessing he's saying this to a
self-explanatory.
teacher.
He actually said it to me.
He said it to you.
Yeah.
Let me think. My banana exploded on my outsider's book. How does a banana explode? Did he like actually explode
When
the
it's like
banana?
mushy and it's on the verge of like breaking apart.
Oh, so he was too aggressive and it exploded, perhaps.
Yeah.
I I, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this who I think it is?
It is.
Is this the same one that said murder yourself?
It
So
is.
it's Gabe pretty much. Why is Gabe
It's Gabe.
saying like he has a strange use of words, dog?
I don't know.
Like
Gabe is
usually
an
an
interesting
average
person.
human being would just say, "Oh yeah, my banana got on my
But
book."
Gabe's not average.
He said it, murder yourself, and my banana exploded on my outsider's book.
Well, he thought that was weird. Next one reads, I really like your pussy outfit. Oh my god.
Could you read that one more time, please?
I really like your pussy outfit. It's a pretty good one.
Just explain
Actually,
explain the
I
actual
don't,
story.
I don't remember the context of this one. I'm
Okay,
pretty
I
sure.
remember.
Can I name
Just
drop?
is it the same
This one's
person?
not bad. Yeah, it's Gabe.
Okay.
He said this to a woman, like who was wearing like a literal cat
24,
outfit.
30-year-old woman, you said?
Yeah, she was dressed up as a cat, and he just, I think it was like, I don't know where it was, but he said that to her.
Was it
It's pretty
Halloween?
funny. So I think it was. I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
Halloween.
That's a bit better. That's a bit better.
Okay, this one is written in all caps.
So he was screaming
My,
this.
yeah, he was screaming this. My Meowth is evolving.
My Meowth. Just skip this one. Just skip this one.
This one is just a Pokemon. Everyone knows that. All right, the next one. Okay, this one. I don't
Just
know if
say
I
it.
can say one of the word. It's kind of like how Donald Trump R-worded taped. It's kind of like how Donald Trump taped TK
What?
with
Just
an
read
R.
it. Just read it.
It's kind of like how Donald Trump raped TK.
It's kind of like how Donald Trump raped Kate. Do you know the context of this?
Literally no clue.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm trying to imagine what this is a good one because
This
we
this
can
from
actually create
2019.
we can
All of the
actually
ones
create
before
something
were
for
from
this.
2018. I actually don't know. Like, there's no explanation for saying that.
It's kind
Who
of like
says
how
that?
it's kind of like how Donald Trump raped TK. Do you think he means like, oh, because like TK's in jail maybe, and he somehow he would
And
think that's Donald Trump's
drop the
doing,
soap. Um,
and Donald Trump is like at a higher power, and TK probably dropped the soap
I
in
don't even
jail.
know. I don't even. There's no explanation for this.
All right, what's the next one?
Okay. Brace
No more
yourself.
name drops, by the way.
Okay. The Muslim Pope jerks you off into a turkey baster and pours it into the woman.
Dog, that's bad. That's bad.
But there, okay, this one is just weird because there is no Muslim Pope. That's not a thing.
And the whole
No,
jerking
I'll
off
actually
thing.
explain the context without name drops. So this one, the
Won't
context
believe
is
who it is.
literally the context. What?
Nothing.
The context is literally just someone was trying to convince me that I was wondering how do Muslims, like I wasn't really sure about the religion, so he was just trying to trick me into explaining how they reproduce. So he said they um
Wait, how Muslims reproduce?
yeah.
Why are you
This is not
wondering on
like
how Muslims reproduce?
well no, it's not. I was just confused. Like I was just a little bit like confused about the religion. I just wanted to know. I was
Like you
literally
don't
just
think they're
wanted to
allowed to
know.
have sex?
Well, no, they are after marriage, I believe, but I just wasn't sure, to be honest. Because there's like some little loophole I was thinking of, but anyways, he said they do it into, or the Muslim Pope gets you off into a turkey baster and
And then
pours
puts
it
it in a
into,
woman.
yeah,
Do
I
you
don't
think that
know.
was after he saw Don't Breathe? Because there's a scene in the movie Don't Breathe where this blind man, you know what the movie is about?
No.
These house burglars, like rob this blind man's house, and this blind man's like a veteran, and he's like this old guy, and there's like a shit ton of money in there, so like they think it's gonna be an easy thing, but this guy's like really strong and like really like he senses things quickly. So they try robbing his house, and then he ends up killing like almost all of them. And then he has this little basement where he gets this girl, one of the burglars, hangs her upside down, or no, like I think ties her to a bed or something. And he has this turkey baster with his semen in it, and he's like all mad.
Whoa.
Yeah, and he's all mad and shit because like his baby died or something, like his wife or baby died or something like that, and he was gonna have
Wait
another
one
one with it.
second. All right,
Ryan,
I'm
swing a
good.
line.
We're good. I was just fixing my
So I don't
camera.
know. What's the next quote?
Um, Let me read it off. Okay, this one.
Just read it.
I don't know.
Just
I
read
don't.
it.
I have no clue what the context is, so don't hold me against it. I always swallow. I was taking a huge load on.
Wait,
Listen, it's completely out of context. I know that because the person who he was talking to was my dad. So he said this to my dad. So I have no clue what the context
Could you
is.
say it one more time, a bit more clear too?
I always. No, you're gonna take me out of context.
No, I'm not. How?
I always swallow. I was taking a huge load on.
So you know who he was saying it to, but you don't know what the context
Who,
is.
you don't know who it was or what the context was. Now I don't even know the context myself.
So let me see. Let's create a context. That's what the
Oh,
segment should be.
you know, I actually remember. I remember it.
Oh, before you say it, let's create a context and then let's see how close we are. Here,
Okay.
since you know, I'm gonna try to create the
Yeah,
context,
you create the
and then
context.
we'll compare it. I always swallow because I was taking
I
a
like
big
this
load
one.
on. I think
I was taking a huge load on.
I was taking a huge load on. Does that have to do with food?
Does.
Okay, so I think is there like a specific food?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think he was and does the word context or does the word load have to usually do with the food? Like does it help describe the food a bit more?
Not really. It's actually kind of like the opposite.
I think for some reason I think it's macaroni and cheese.
No, it's not. Um, you know, should I just explain it?
Just explain it.
All right. So we were at my house and we were
Mr.
having dinner
Anonymous.
with my dad. Yeah, Mr. Anonymous. We were having dinner with my dad. And we were eating pizza,
Ooh,
and Mr. Anonymous could not finish the pizza, but we were pushing him to. We were encouraging him, and then so he just took a big like the whole thing. He just like put it on the. He just took a big bite, and then after he was done, we're like, "Wow, you did really good." He was like, "Yeah, I always swallow. I was taking a huge load on."
do you think he said that as a joke though?
Of
He
course he
had
did.
to.
He knew what he was saying. He was just like teasing me in front of my dad. You know
Is
what
it
I'm
who
saying?
I think it was?
Well, I didn't mean teasing like that. I meant just like making a joke in front of my dad. That's so bad. Hey, cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out.
Oh my god.
Take that
I
out,
can't.
bro.
I can't.
No. Okay, if you're
Jeez.
watching this, it's out of context. This is a fake.
It's the
It's
it's the guess
scripted.
that
This whole
context
thing is
segment.
scripted. Whole thing is out of context. So what better fit than that? All right. So yeah, he was just making a joke in front of my dad, and he was hoping he wouldn't get it. That's what happened. All right. And then the next one. This one's weird. It hurts my hands hitting it raw. I don't even know what this one is. Like I have
Should
no
we just
clue.
skip this one? Like, do you really not
So
know?
I think the context is literally he was just slapping something and he just made it a joke.
That's what I'm thinking too.
All right. Okay, this one I don't know why Mike or
Your
next one.
what? You said my
I
what?
don't know. No, I was saying someone's name,
Oh,
but this is what you said.
why would you say that?
Because it's not that bad.
Okay, from now
I
on, no
I
more name drops.
bet I bet you get a world map and get off to Michigan.
Does it say get off?
No, it says something worse, but
Jerk off?
yeah,
You said jerk off earlier.
I know I did, but I was just trying to keep it PG for the second half viewers.
Nigga, please. I bet you get a world map and jerk off to Michigan. See, what do you think? Well, you know what the context
I
is.
know what the context
So
is. You
I said
do.
that. I said that because we were talking about this earlier. You're a simp for Michigan. Like you were just weirdly obsessed with Michigan, and you like bragging about it. In fact, you're wearing a sweater, and you're always like, "Oh, I love the snow. Oh, I hope it's snowing in GTA, Michigan snow." So that's why I said that. And next quote.
That is why you said that. Wait 1 second. All right. Okay, next quote. All right, let's read this. I might just stop watching porn and jerk off to the 50 Shades of Grey book. I'm serious.
I might just stop watching porn and jerk off to the 50 Shades of Grey book. I'm serious. Guess that context. So I think, who could this be? I don't know who could be.
I don't know
I
either.
I think that they were probably just bored of porn, and they like from what I'm thinking, like 50
None of
Shades.
these quotes are me, by the way. This is my quote book.
Yeah, this
so
is his
just
quote
wanna
book.
put
So
that
like,
out there.
I just think that they're trying to try something different. The same way like I had a friend that tried hentai, and that was different. So I think he's just trying to try something different. Because who have you ever even tried jerking off to a book?
I've never tried jerking off before.
Okay, next quote.
Okay. Next quote. It. This one, just it.
Just say it.
This
Just
is
say
the
it.
worst one by far. It just makes me feel good knowing so many boys my age watch porn. It just makes me feel like I'm in some type of porn community. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What kind of sicko would say that? What kind of twisted fuck would say that?
He said community.
Some type of porn community?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
Just making me think. Like, who could be the one?
Is there any more quotes after that, or is that it?
That's the last one.
So, I'm thinking we do this as a segment.
I think it's a good segment. I just need to
It
start
was a good
collecting
segment.
quotes.
Yeah,
Because
so
for
like
people
that's what I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you like,
20
can you
quotes.
get quotes like that? Well, you just gotta hang around a lot more dumb people.
It's hard to like like remember because I hang around dumb people. Don't get me wrong. Like
But it's kind of funny
I
because like
just
I know I've been with other people with you, and a lot of people said some dumb shit. But like the shit must that shit was so dumb that you had to put it in a quote book.
yeah, I'm saying it has to be like so. Once you start hanging around dumb people, it becomes like regular. Like saying dumb things is just normal. But when it's that dumb, like so incredibly dumb that it has to go in the quote book, um, when it's that dumb, like I have to put it in the quote book.
So what should the name of the segment be? Put it in the quote. Wait,
Guess that context.
guess that context.
Well, you know what the actual note is called?
Huh?
I made this in seventh grade, so don't hold it against me. But it's called Memeorable quotes.
Meme or
It's like memorable, but it has meme in it. I don't
Memeorable?
know. I thought I was doing something memorable. Like I thought I was doing something instead
Wait,
of
but isn't that how you spell memorable?
no. I added an extra e. Memorable.
Memeorable. Oh, yeah. Yo, so let's try to maybe we. You think we just keep the same quotes, and if we get some new ones, we get some new ones, but we do a guess as well, and just see what the guests have to say.
That would actually be good.
That would be good because we have a next guest. We're not saying who, but
That would be really good. You know, it's a pretty interesting guess.
pretty interesting
Name.
guest. A lot of interesting names. Very unique, exotic name.
Unique name.
We're definitely gonna get into
Sounds like
names
he
on the
lives
next
in a
episode.
swamp.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm trying to see if I have any quotes. Do I have any quotes? I do
You need
not
to
have
start
any
quote book.
quotes. I do need to
How
start
long
quote
have we
book.
been rolling for?
So I just checked the time we got the time we did the so more than an hour. That's for sure.
Oh, no, we're going a long time.
It was
7
probably an hour and 25 minutes right now. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we run 10 more because I'm not sure. Like 10 more minutes though, just to be certain, just to be
All
safe.
right.
Let's talk. You
All
want
right.
to talk
But
about?
I hope you know what to cut out.
Do you want to talk about our rivals? I'm joking.
Second Chance
Second
Brothers,
Chance
our
Brothers.
biggest competitors.
That's.
For the record, we did not bring on a co-host
Oh yeah,
to
yeah, no, 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 no.
compete with
This is the.
Second Chance
Not
Brothers.
gonna lie. I don't want any. I don't want there to be any confusion or anything like that or any competition. But like, the co-host thing was really something that I thought of days before.
It was just like bad timing. Like
Yeah, I
Mikey
was
was
on.
literally telling me from weeks before. He was like, "Oh, I really need a co-host for this,"
Yeah,
and he was thinking
yeah,
of Bryce as a candidate.
yeah. I was thinking
Then
as
they
Bryce
started
as a
their own
candidate, and then
podcast.
they started their
So
own podcast.
then
It's like fuck,
now
whatever.
it just looks like he copied. Didn't.
I copied them.
No, it looks like he did.
It looks like I copied with the co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, no copying whatsoever. But damn, they're really getting it, G. Like
Yeah.
their viewership is high.
Yeah.
God,
I don't even know how that happened.
I don't know
I
either.
mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not, no offense, but like it's hard to like grow that quickly on YouTube. But
Dog,
they're
look at
good. They're
me.
doing something right.
I've been told though, because like it's true. I've been using a lot of
Dude,
California people. I haven't really
do
been
you
doing.
know all 11 of your subscribers?
I don't know who's subscribed. I'm trying to see who's subscribed and I can't find it.
No, you can't do that. But I'm just wait, maybe you can. No, I don't think you can. But I'm just asking, like, do you think there's any random subscribed to you, or do you think it's all
No,
of your like
definitely.
friends?
Like first of all, YouTube. I started the YouTube version late because I started the YouTube version after Muhammad's episode, which was the sixth episode, I think. So that means I did a whole other seven more episodes without YouTube. And the YouTube one was with visuals. So because before I was using Skype as my recording system, but now I'm using Zoom. But Skype, I recorded a bunch of episodes with that. That's what I started off with. And then I only posted the audio versions on Spotify. And for the YouTube version, though, the YouTube version is Zoom, and the YouTube version has visuals and has the audio version on Spotify. So, like, pretty much my YouTube followership shouldn't be that big. I'm not expecting it to be because I started later, and my main one is really Spotify because that's what everyone's listening to. So, yeah.
Like, yeah, we just got the same thing.
Gabe?
Yeah.
I didn't
Pass the
get it.
clock monster on to 10 friends.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what that is. I thought we left those in like 2016.
Yeah, for those who don't know what we're talking about, it's one of those dumbass things where it's like someone
Like,
sends you something
copy paste and like send it
and you have to
to like
copy and paste
10
and send it
people.
to 10 other people. I saw that somewhere. Um, I saw that where it was something like if you don't no, it was never mind. Never mind. It was a joke. Well, 2020 is coming to an end, Ryan. It's coming to an end.
Finally. You know,
I
I'm
wanted
actually
to
like
ask you.
sad that I grew up so quickly. I mean, I'm not saying I'm old yet, but like I feel like my year just went by so quickly. I just wasted a year of my life. Yo, game. Put it up to the mic. He said Merry Christmas. What a good friend.
What?
I'm sorry your parents didn't get you the rest of that, but Merry Christmas.
How the fuck do you know about that?
Ryan told me.
I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah.
What's up, though?
What up? I just meant to say Merry Christmas.
Is that really it?
They'll give us a Merry Christmas
Yeah.
again. I really want to
You're
see
a
him
couple
soon.
hours late. Ryan says Ryan, you're not. I don't think you'll be able to hear him, but you can see him say Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
I know, I talked to Ryan today.
Yeah, he already talked to me. So,
Oh shit. All right, see you, dog.
you know, I miss Gabe. Like, he's such a well-balanced friend.
Yeah. But 2020 is coming to an end, as I was saying, and let's talk about your favorite albums. I think this will take a good 10 minutes.
Man on the Moon 3,
Top
Eternal
five,
Take.
top five favorite albums.
Detroit 2, and then okay, yeah, Man on the Moon 3, Eternal Take, Detroit 2. What other albums are there? My Turn. My Turn was
My
20.
turn.
Yeah.
What is that, Little
2020.
Baby?
Yeah. And
Um,
then not the Juice WRLD album.
I gotta
I'm
find
not
my-
Juice WRLD hater. I just feel like it got blown out of the water by the Fortnite kids. But what are the other ones? I don't know of all the 2020 releases, but those are my top 4.
All right. Damn, this was in 2020. So mine, I'm not gonna put in order yet because I really don't know. Like I'm not. I don't want to put in order. But actually, I will put in order. Fuck the World is number one. My second one would probably be
Wait, who's that? Whose album is
that's Brent Faiyaz. Painted.
that? Oh, okay.
I think Painted was 2020. That's Lucky Day. I don't think
I
you know
don't
who he
know.
is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
What's his name? Steve Lacy dropped an album that was pretty good. I forgot what it was called though. Steve Lacy's album was pretty good. The Lo-Fi's. That was a good one. Honestly, there wasn't that many good ones.
2020 was not a
What's
good
his
year for
name?
music.
Big Sean's album was sick though.
You know, I'm
Detroit
looking forward to the Certified Lover Boy. I feel like that's gonna be such a good album.
I don't.
I really what?
I think it's gonna be like Take Care, and I know that's a really good album, and I
That's
liked
what
it.
that's what I was about to say. I feel like it's
I
gonna
have to
be
be
like
in a
Take
mood.
Care.
I have to be in a mood to like it though. Like it's a really good
Well,
album
that's
when
what
I'm
I'm
in the
saying.
mood. I
Well,
can't listen
no,
to
that's how
that
any
right now.
album is.
When I'm heartbroken and I am stuck in my room and I am drinking champagne out of a Gatorade cup.
You can't drink champagne
Well, I mean, you
when
didn't
you're
get the
drinking
joke.
Gatorade out of a champagne cup.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Well, whenever Mrs. Hitler breaks up with me, that's when I'll listen. That's when I'll really like Certified Lover Boy. But that's what I think. I think it's gonna be like Take Care, and I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I just don't. It's gonna be good, but like when I'm in the mood for it.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to like. I think it's gonna be a good album. You know, Drake is just my top 1 artist of all time. Like he does every genre. I'm gonna try not to sound like he did before
Love that.
this. I'm not gonna try to sound like I'm in love with Drake, but in the least gay way possible, I am in love with Drake because his music is just so good all around. Great artist, every genre he nails it. I can listen to his music any time of day because he has so many different genres. Fits the mood. He has like the drill music, he has the upbeat music, he has like nice for what? Happy song, war, drill song. And then there's like practiced and like doing it wrong. Those are sad songs. I don't know. He does it all.
Two things. Heady one, I think maybe in my top 10 2020. for albums. And Jack Harlow.
Oh,
I really like Jack Harlow's new album. I was a
didn't
day
listen to
one
it.
Jack Harlow fan, by the way. Just saying.
He actually, he actually was. I remember we were playing not Roblox
Fortnite,
a
probably.
while. No, it was Roblox. We were playing that like 2019, way before What's Poppin' came out.
Oh,
You were talking
even
about what was the
before, way
song?
before. Sundown was like my favorite song of the year in 2018. That song was crazy.
So he
That
was
whole
an
album.
OG Jack Harlow fan.
And then there was that other song. Oh my god. Um, got a knack for it. Even my
Yeah,
best
Knack for It.
friend
It's called
done
Knack
fell
for
in
It.
love with it before. Oh, gotta ask for it.
It's called Knack for It.
Yeah, it's called Knack for It. Yeah, that
That's the one I was thinking of.
I love that song. Have you heard that song?
No, I think I have. Yeah.
I love that song. But yeah, Jack Harlow's a day one. Rendezvous is a really good song. I don't know if you heard it, but I really like Rendezvous.
Yo, what happened to Amine?
He dropped an. I forgot about his. He's not top 10. His album was okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. It
I
was
feel like
okay.
I feel like he fell off for sure.
He's. Here's the thing though. Everyone's calling him a one-hit wonder. Like I love Amine. He was one of my, like 1.5 in Yellow or Take Care. Are good for you. What the fuck am I saying? 1.5 and Good for You are probably one of the best albums I've ever heard. Honestly, that's a bold
Wow,
statement.
that's
Actually,
a bold statement. We
but
just
like,
listened.
but no,
Oh,
listen though, that album I can listen to each song and fall like that's the one album that's the most
Yeah,
consistent.
what are some albums you can do that with? Like you listen to every song, no skips.
1.5 Yellow or Good for You. Why do I keep saying Yellow? What else? Um, Die Lit.
Dilate.
We were that's a disappointment, but Die Lit.
And I mean,
What's it called? Rodeo.
really? Rodeo.
Um,
Oh, Astro World is definitely one.
yeah. What else?
That's
Oh,
no skips.
oh my God. What?
I'm thinking
Oh, what's it called? Liquid Swords.
I think
is a
if
big
you're
one.
sad, Take Care can be one that there's no skips.
Take
Oh,
Care. Yeah.
what was it? College Dropout.
College Dropout's another one. Yeah, College Dropout definitely. I can't forget about that.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, what
four-
about
444?
what about Pimp to Butter?
444.
or
Pimp to a
wait,
Butterfly.
Pimp to a Butterfly.
444. But there's probably more. I just can't think of it.
Yeah, they're definitely.
I was talking to Brody and Evan about this, but Devil. Well, actually, let me see if this is right. My Beautiful Dark Fantasy is kind of overrated. Like they said that,
My
and when they
Beautiful
said
Dark
that,
Twisted Fantasy. Or
yeah, My
whatever it is.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, yeah, they were kind of right.
I think like I feel
think
like
it's a bit over. Like
okay.
it's a really good album, but it's over. Like everyone's saying, like it's the best album
I
ever.
think okay. I think just because of Runaway, people like take that album and like glorify it without considering the other songs. You know what I'm saying? Because Runaway is such an iconic song. I feel like some people just automatically associate the whole album with songs like Runaway.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, but that was a really good song too. I don't know, something so simple is so long
Yeah.
and so good. Like he used the same two
What can
piano
I
keys.
say?
Dun 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 dun.
You didn't get that joke.
Is it 4 piano keys?
3, 4. Yeah, probably like 4
Boom,
So that's 3.
Boom, boom, boom,
Boom. That's 4.
boom,
Boom.
boom, 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 boom,
Boom.
boom, 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 boom. So it's 8.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he does the
And-
boom, 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 boom.
Look at you! Look at you! Look at you! Look at you!
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
song.
What else? I don't know any others.
I don't know, man, but 1.5 and Good for You, those albums, like I can literally listen to each song and tell, like, say word by word.
You know, I was gonna bring something up. Actually, I feel like it's better. It's better for our next episode. I just
what
need
is
you
it?
to watch. I just need you to watch
Everyone's
like
gonna-
the. No. Oh shoot, you're right. But I need you to watch like the segment of the Justin Bieber documentary I sent you.
Oh, I
It's
didn't
like
see that.
there's so much to come out of that. Like it's just crazy. Like that, I was watching that last night. For one, it reminded me of like the 2010s, like when everyone was obsessed with him, and secondly, it's just like blew my mind how at 14, this kid was world famous. Every girl in the world knew his name, and they were like dropping head over heels over this kid.
Oh my god. Like we took it for granted. Like we were always like, oh my god, Justin Bieber girl fans, blah 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 blah. But
I
like those
know.
times were
So
really the
he
best.
went from being the most hated. Well, he was
Most
hated
loved to
because
hated
he
to
was
loved
most
again.
loved. Yeah, he was just hated, loved, hated, like throughout his career. But it's crazy how from 14 he held on to his fame because a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, his fame is gonna die down." Like that's what they're saying.
Nah, no, no. For
You
him,
need to
it's
watch
just
that. You need
beginning.
to watch that
I gotta
tonight. It's
watch
like
it.
it's good to watch at night too.
I'm gonna send you the video that I saw. I saw a video of this. I told you this before. This is like I think it was like this black dude, and he's like recording the last day of high school, and I think the year's like 1996 or 1997, and he's like recording the last day of high school, asking everyone like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And
I've
like,
seen that.
oh, you seen that video?
Yeah,
You have? I asked you, and you said
yeah.
no.
They're like, where do you see yourself in 10 years or whatever? Like, what do
Yeah,
you want to be when you grow up?
and then it has like that Frank Ocean song in the background.
I don't know the specifics, but I've seen the video.
But like, I saw that video, man. I was like, dang, man, that's nice. I don't know. I wish someone could walk up to me and ask me what I'm gonna do after Corona while I was in high school with their iPhone and not a digital film camera.
I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be any different to be born in the 90s or to be born in like technically it would be different, but we wouldn't see it any different. You know, we'd say, "Oh, I want to be born in the 80s because they had hip clothes." Maybe
But what
those
if
70s.
do
I
you
don't know.
think it's we're just like do you think we're just
I feel like he's
like 20 years from now
overthinking it.
kids are gonna be like, "Oh my God, I wish I was born in the 2020s, like 2000, you know,
It's
our
2010s because like we were like
yeah."
those baggy pants and stuff. I don't know, something like that.
No, no, like do you think kids in the future are gonna say they want to live the year we were living in with Jordans and
You know, maybe I don't know. But I feel like the fashion in 2020 or like this era is actually really good.
yeah, it is. I don't know.
Besides the trends that people follow,
The
I mean,
trends were
trends have always
annoying.
been a thing. Trends have
Do you
always
think
like
trend? Do you
been
think it was because like here's
dominating
the
the
thing though.
fashion
With
industry.
here's there's a difference between trend and actual style though. I think because I feel like trend is something like
Well,
people
obviously,
like people in
people
or
like because
style is
other people
something
like it.
style is like they actually like they genuinely like it and that they're like gonna dress up like that. But then
So,
there's
what do
also
you consider
trends.
like good style for right now?
I don't want to say Jordans. I
Well,
don't
I
want to say
kind of know, but
Jordans.
okay, if you would have said that in 2019, it would have easily like went
Oh,
because
if I said that in I would have said Jordans in 2019 because like no one was wearing Jordans or
I
people were
feel like
wearing
Jordan. I
Jordans, but
don't know
like
why Jordans became such a
I
trend
think
recently.
TikTok.
Jordan
I
one
think TikTok made a
specifically,
huge trend.
something like that. I don't really like. I mean, at first I didn't like it, but what can I do about it?
But I think a good style in 2020 was probably um well, I remember a couple years ago, I thought I liked this a lot for some reason. I don't think I like it now, but before people were like denim jeans with the Comme Comme des Garçons Converse, the Converse with the heart,
CDGs.
CDGs,
Yeah.
and they used to wear the jean jacket with the hoodie.
So I was actually gonna say something. That's what I was gonna say. I think, or like a staple of fashion today is wearing a hoodie with a denim jacket over it, but like the hoodie sticks out. I feel like it's becoming more popular today. But like when I
No,
saw
I
this,
think
like
it's dying. It died. Well, like 2 years ago, that was a huge
no,
thing. I don't see people wearing it
no, I feel
now.
like no, I feel like the denim jacket hoodie or like flannel type stuff is hitting like the teenage boys
Okay,
like
but here's the
16
thing though.
through 18
That
right now.
that's like 2 years. Like it's crazy how they can have in such a short span. But like 2 years ago, that was a thing, and that's kind of like the like for when I see that look, what I personally think is like rich rap boy, cool guy with money type look. But now I feel like it's dying to like hippie.
I don't think it's hippie. I just think it's like casual. Like it's just casual. Wearing a denim jacket
We're
and a
bringing
hoodie.
back. No, I'm not talking about denim jackets. I'm talking about like people wearing bell bottoms now.
Oh, bell bottoms. Do people still wear those?
People wearing bell bottoms now.
They have bell bottom leggings.
Bell
Believe
bottoms
it
with
or not.
those spaghetti strap shirts that like
I know what you're talking about. So yeah, that's like an aesthetic.
yeah, that's what
Those are like
I
the
feel
people
like
that
because
like
like
wear
that's
bell bottoms,
if you
spaghetti
search up
straps,
if you
and then go
search up
have a
hippies if you search up hippies that's exactly what's gonna pop up on Google.
they're the ones that have picnics and like
They have the bell bottoms
sit
with
in
the
the middle of the field
thin
and do art. Nothing against art. I love art.
They sit in the
Nothing
middle of
against
the field
picnics
and
either.
do art. And picnics, that's kind of
Yeah,
true though.
picnics.
It's good.
That is true.
It's true.
It's like an aesthetic.
But the only thing is, hippies nowadays aren't fucking in like taking a bunch of fucking psychedelics. They're just having picnics
Yeah,
and doing arts
they
in the
have.
middle.
Hippies have always done that.
No, not hippies now.
Oh, hippies
Hippies
nowadays.
now
Oh, I
are,
thought you were
yeah,
saying
hippies now are having
hippies back
picnics in the
then
middle of
were
the field while
doing
doing
that.
art. But hippies back then were intaking shit
Oh,
tons of
yeah.
Molly and LSD and
I
shrooms.
just know my computer just hit low battery and I don't have my charger like plugged
All
in.
right, yeah, no, we can wrap it up here.
I think we've had a long episode.
I think we had a good episode. Quantity over quality, Ryan. Wait,
Yeah.
quality over quantity, Ryan. Well, thank you for listening to the MQ Legacy podcast, and we
This
are
is first
glad.
episode with a co-host.
First,
And
has to,
hopefully,
we're happy to have Ryan as a co-host. You're gonna be seeing and hearing a lot of him more. I'm sorry. We're also going
sorry,
to
guys.
make it better. Thank you for listening and get us to 20 subscribers.
20 subs by 2021.
The goal's 12. The goal's 12, but get us to 20. And yeah, thank you. 21 subscribers. How about that? Let's
That's
raise
actually
the
a perfect
stakes.
number. If we hit 21 subscribers by 2021, we're gonna have a great year.
21 because it's gonna be 21. 21 because we just want 21, and 21 because Ryan's sister's about to be 21.
She's about to be 19 in 7 months.
Oh, so she is legal. Okay, so thank you for listening, and
Bye, guys.
we'll come back at you with another episode.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and most of all, holla.